G'day cruisers, welcome back to the show. It's CruiseAway time with Joe and Derek as we take you around the globe to showcase incredible cruise holidays that you can book from the comfort of your favourite armchair. Now in this show it's all about amazing African delights as we take you to some of the most popular cruise destinations right now.
That's right, and coming up we've got 3 opportunities for you to explore this part of the world, including your chance to experience a Kruger safari in South Africa next March, which sounds amazing. We've got an opportunity for you to take in the dawn of South Africa in January, plus a luxury New Year's escape on a cruise line that offers one of the most boutique experiences at sea. But before all of that, if you are new to us here at CruiseAway, welcome to the home of cruising here in Australia.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
I'm ready.
Ready to go cruising and ready to go safarying now as well in our first offer. I tell you what, this is one of the most incredible experiences. I mean, to go on safari. And I tell you what, for where we're taking the cruise and who we're taking the cruise with on this adventure, the two dovetail together just beautifully as well. Parts of the world that you're going to, the adventures you're going to have and the experience. I tell you what, this is like no other holiday you have ever experienced, right?
It's a dream, isn't it, to actually go on safari. And like you said, combined with a cruise, perfection. So let's have a little look, shall we? MSC Cruises, you're heading on a Kruger safari to the world-famous Kruger National Park, Africa and Egypt, and heading up and ending up in Rome for 35 nights, leaving on the 28th of March next year. We're going to fly you from Sydney to Johannesburg, where you'll be met at the airport and transferred to your hotel for the night. The next morning, that's when the adventure begins as you depart for Hazy View for an open vehicle game drive safari in Kruger Park. Wow, that's amazing. And do you know what? The areas used by a tour guide and our tour team offer excellent game viewing, and you can expect to see general game, possible sightings of the lion, elephant, and perhaps even an elusive leopard if you're lucky enough. And then on day 3 you will have a full open vehicle game drive in Kruger Park with an early rise to sort of get you out there. And of course animals are best seen early in the morning, African bird life, and of course exploring some of these beautiful animals in their environment. You'll enjoy a lovely dinner that night as well, a Shangamboma dinner in the local restaurant, and then on your final day you'll enjoy a little bit of breakfast before heading out on a final safari in the morning with your lunchbox there included. You'll have a further night then in Johannesburg just to chill and relax before we fly you to Cape Town, where you'll have 2 fabulous nights in this amazing multicultural city to do as you wish. I think it'll be nice to kick back and relax after that all action safari tour, taking in the best of Cape Town. It is an amazing city. Everybody raves about Cape Town. It's a real melting pot. There's influences and cultures from all over the world, and it is on the most incredible bay imaginable. Beautiful clear ocean and perfect powder white sands.
Doesn't it look amazing? And then it's cruise time, everyone. We're on board MSC Splendida, and we are spending a Splendida 26 nights on board as well. And I'll tell you what, you'll get very, very comfortable in the home from home feel on board as well. You'll love it.
Yeah, look at those Swarovski stairs. I mean, this is a real feature of MSC Cruises, and you've got to take the selfies on the stairs. But that's your atrium too, full of colour, vibrance. It looks like a modern art installation. And talking of art, they do have an amazing art gallery on board, and art auctions and lectures and all of that fun stuff. But let's talk food, because I know that's why so many of you cruise, right? For the best cuisine in the world, well, shall we say at sea. You're going to have that Italian flair on the Splendida because it is an Italian vessel, but also look, you've got Tex-Mex there, you have Asian, you have your traditional favourites up in the buffet, your comfort foods and things that you'll find familiar as well.
Do you know what though, Joe? More importantly, you never have a pot or a pan in your hand
No, not unless you're learning to cook.
Well, that's true. Yes, you can learn how to make dishes, but all of these fabulous foods that are on offer, they're all being prepared by someone else. You've got brilliant shopping opportunities on board as well. So if you forget anything or you need a
the boutiques.
new gown or a new diamond,
Yes.
it's all there on board for you.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
We are cruising out of Cape Town and we're heading into Durban as our first port of call. Fantastic Durban, South Africa, which has a real charm to it and a lovely waterfront to enjoy as well. On to La Possession in Reunion, known for its volcanic interior and lovely lush rainforest as well. It is your definition of paradise, this port, definitely. Talking of paradise, we're on to Port Louis in Mauritius next, and we're going to get an overnight here to enjoy everything Mauritius has to offer. This is a French subtropical island country in the Indian Ocean, and if you head to La Cordane waterfront, they have a lovely blend of colour, energy, art, food and shopping. Then we're on into Egypt, into Safaja, Egypt, where you can visit the Valley of the Kings easily for a day there, which is one of the most amazing ancient landmarks. Talking of ancient landmarks, Aqaba, Jordan for Petra, the lost city of Petra, one of the modern wonders of the world, or perhaps the Wadi Rum Desert. You take your pick right there. We are transiting then through the Suez Canal, where Med meets Red and the other way around, and before we head to Naples for Pompeii, Vesuvius, Capri and gorgeous Sorrento. Stunning. We're then going to be disembarking the ship in Rome, where you'll get to enjoy 2 nights in the Eternal City before we fly you home to Australia. But this is a lovely time to visit. You're there in springtime. You must see the Colosseum because it is just absolutely awe-inspiring. It's also one of, they call it the modern wonder of the world. Of course, it's over 3,500 years old, but it's incredible. You've got the Trevi Fountain, the Spanish Steps. You also have some fabulous shopping as well. Of course, you are in Italy, the home of fashion, culture, luxury. Coffee, gelato.
Amazing.
Look at your itinerary. I mean, we're starting off with that amazing safari, moving through South Africa a little bit, on into Mauritius and La Réunion, then into Egypt, the Suez Canal, and finishing off in fabulous Italy. Wow.
I know. What an amazing opportunity this is. Now, this is for March of next year. Now, we have featured it on the show, so it's already very popular. And of course, the cruise element of this, which is that wonderful 26 nights, is already very popular and is booking up very quickly. So if you're interested in this opportunity, I know it's for next year, but funnily enough, the way that travel booking is happening right now is that next year's travel is filling up so quickly that we're nudging into 2025's plans already. So let me show you the price tag on this because it is just exceptional. It's about a year away. You can put $1,000 each down as a deposit today to make this happen. And look, your price tag there, just under $7,000 per person right now, which is incredible. Honestly, for everything that you are doing as part of this offer, I think, again, that is exceptional. To have that safari experience, which for every single person is unique to them. It's like indelible memories that are not the same as anybody else's and will be with you for the rest of your life as well. Let's have a quick look at the details as well, because I've got so much to talk to you about what is included on this. So your flight from Sydney to Johannesburg is included in this one. You've got that 3-night escorted game drive tour experience in and around the Kruger National Park, and you've got game drives at all different times of the day as well, early morning, sunset, late at night as well. Brilliant, such a lifetime of experiences just in that. Then we fly on to Cape Town. We've got 2 nights in a hotel there in South Africa, 26 nights then on MSC's amazing Splendida, and we're cruising out of South Africa to Mauritius, the double overnight there as well, Egypt and Jordan, before heading through the Suez Canal to the Med and then to Naples in Italy, end the cruise in Rome, and then we leave and enjoy 2 nights in a hotel in Rome before then flying back to Sydney. So this package is based on Sydney flights. If you need flights from elsewhere, then talk to our team right now, but this is a very popular package already. 1300 306 134, that's our toll-free number. Remember, we are here to talk to 7 days a week as well, and our team are incredible. They've been in the cruise business for over 25 years, so we've got amazing relationships with all of the major cruise lines and hotel brands and airlines and tour operators around the world, so you really are in the right place. Right, okay, so we're talking Africa in this show. We've already had that amazing safari experience, but let's now take a southern African dawn, and this appears to be a part of the world which is very, very big in travel right now. As a company, we are global, and we've noticed there is a trend globally to head towards this part of the world right now and discover it.
It's very popular at the moment, and that's why you need to book early to secure and lock down your place when these itineraries come up, because they are booking fast. So we are heading south on the Southern African Dawn Adventure, 16 nights, leaving on the 29th of January next year. So again, that's giving you an ample amount of time to plan. And we're going to be flying you from Sydney to Cape Town, where you'll begin with a one-night pre-cruise stay in beautiful Cape Town, which is an incredible and enchanting city full of art, culture, great cuisine, lots of different influences from, you know, it is a real melting pot, Cape Town. But the views with Sugarloaf Mountain, you've got the most spectacular views and the most gorgeous ocean as well. So there is that little bit of everything, whether it's that you're going to just enjoy and head down the beach. Maybe you're a surfer, maybe you want to cage dive with sharks. You can do it all in Cape Town, should you be brave enough.
And if you wanted longer than one night, by the way, I mean, you are coming back at the end of the cruise for another night in Cape Town anyway, but if you wanted to say, I want 3 or 4 nights before I take my cruise in Cape Town, if you know that there's something that you want to do that you could do with being there longer than one night, again, talk to the team. Remember, we can tailor all of these packages to personalise it to you as well. So we've got a night in Cape Town before the cruise.
Yep, and then we're embarking the fabulous Norwegian Dawn for 12 nights, and you will spend a night overnight, on board overnight in Cape Town.
So we have another night.
Yeah,
we do
exactly.
have another night in Cape Town.
You're getting 2, so that's
better.
brilliant. Yeah, I forgot about that little extra treat, which is great, as your floating hotel. Talking about floating hotel, I love the fact that being on a cruise truly does bring the destinations to you. Like, there will be times when you might not even want to get off the ship. You can just watch what's going on from the comfort of the Lido deck and just think, I'm just going to chill on board today since everyone's off, because it's nice and quiet. That's the thing about being on the cruise. It really does offer you selection beyond compare.
Yeah, the choice is immense, and actually it's quite good actually on a port day if you think, no, actually either I'm not really feeling it today, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not fancying an explore. You get to enjoy the ship being much quieter because a lot of people are off doing their thing. So you can just simply have, you know, what feels like the ship to yourself. And still lots of activities going on.
Always.
Even on a sea day as well. You'll love Norwegian as well for its specialty dining. I mean, honestly,
yes.
Those restaurants are incredible. Small cover charge for those, but it's worth treating yourself. It's nowhere near what you would pay in the equivalent restaurant back home either. So they're lovely experiences.
Now we're cruising out of Cape Town, and the first port of call we're going to be hitting is going to be Mossel Bay, which has wonderful beaches and an amazing zip line, which is the longest in the world, over an ocean. I mean, that would be quite the experience. Heading on into Port Elizabeth, where you can go on a safari to Addo Elephant National Park, which is incredible, and ride around in 4x4s and see potentially the Big Five. Richards Bay is our next port, where we have an overnight in port, and again seeing that natural wildlife at its finest. You may have a chance heading out on safari in any of these ports to see the Big Five, which are the lion, leopard, Cape buffalo, rhinoceros and elephant, Africa's Big Five. Yeah. On into Durban next, where the botanical gardens are a particular point of interest. They have wonderful birds there as well, fantastic beaches, and again more safaris into Luderitz, Namibia, where you can see lots of lovely old colonial buildings, and it is a quaint little fishing village as well. Sand dunes also. Walvis Bay, this is a nature reserve. They have lots of beautiful birds right there on the lagoon, and indeed you can see the June 7 safaris. Now we're cruising back into Cape Town, and you'll have another night in a hotel. So that brings the total of 3 nights to enjoy Cape Town before we fly you back to Australia, all included in the fare of this trip as well. But bright, colourful houses beckon you in one of Cape Town's exciting districts, and every district has its own distinct personality with the sort of cultural melting pot that this amazing South African city offers, and I know the food here is utterly spectacular. Here's an overview of where you'll be visiting. Of course, flying into Cape Town, enjoying 2 nights there, one on board the ship, one in a hotel, heading through different unusual ports of call in South Africa, including Port Elizabeth and Richards Bay, onto Lüderitz, Namibia, back into South Africa, Cape Town, of course, where we'll fly you home to Sydney after a final night enjoying this amazing city.
It's awesome, isn't it? And because it's the start of next year, you've got plenty of research time. That's the brilliant thing. It's funny, isn't it? Back in the day, you would have to go and seek out books. You'd have to ask everybody around, have you got any books on this place, this place, this? Now we've all got gadgets, haven't we? We've all got the computers and whatever. Even, you know, the phone in your hand right now can do all the research for you. There's loads of websites out there. There's Lonely Planet. There's TripAdvisor. There's all of these places that you can go to find out the best things to do, the best things that other people have done already. But never forget that actually the cruise lines as well, once you're on board these ships, if you're thinking, okay, well, we're stopping next at a port that I've never heard of, what will we do? There are loads of suggestions on board. There's information you can watch on the interactive TV that's in your stateroom, so you can find out more about the places you're about to go to on that cruise. The shore excursion teams will have lots and lots of ideas for you, which you can sort out in advance or while you're on the cruise, you know, as you fancy. It's brilliant. The flexibility and the freedom in a holiday like this is brilliant. Now, it is the 29th of January next year. It's already very, very popular. Again, all of these offers are for next year. As I mentioned before, the whole of the holiday itinerary for next year is filling up really, really quickly. So we can put a $600 each deposit down on this today to make it happen. Then the whole package comes in at just a smidge under $5,000 each, which, when you think about it, when you think of we've done all of the arranging, we've sorted out the flights and the hotels and the cruise, everything together there, for under $5,000, or just $600 each today as a deposit, all sorted for you right now. Let's have a look at the details, and this is based on a Sydney flight, but if you want to fly from elsewhere, let us know. Again, if you want to spend more time in Cape Town as well, let us know. As it is, obviously, as we've discovered as we've been going through this itinerary, you're getting more time than might first have been apparent in Cape Town already. And also, talking of Cape Town, speak to the team if you want to add a game park safari experience to this, because of course you've got lots of opportunities which are close by. So if you want to coordinate that in with your time in Cape Town aside the cruise, then again speak to the team, because we can make that happen very, very easily. Our telephone number is toll free, so use that. Any questions you've got, anything you want us to look for you, just give us a call. It's always there on the screen, 1300 306 134, and we are here to talk to 7 days a week. Now listen, if you are new to us here at CruiseAway, first of all, welcome, thank you. These shows are brilliant because rather than looking through a brochure, we bring it to life in words and pictures, and we've been in this holiday business for a long time.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's good to have a company you know that has got long standing in the business and a great reputation as well, because our holiday spend is it's most precious to us as well, isn't it? It's really important that our holidays go right. So you've got to be with a name that you trust. Now, would you like to start the brand new year in not just regular cruise holiday luxury, but literally to the kind of standard where the only thing you really need to do for yourself is breathe in and out, and everything else will be laid
It's so true.
before you?
It's so true, because you're going on an adventure like no other when you go on an Azamara Club cruise. And we are heading on an African pursuit for 17 nights on the 31st of December. We're going to fly you from Sydney to Cape Town for a 2-night pre-cruise stay in this fabulous and enigmatic South African hub. It has everything, this city. Not only does it have that incredible indoor and outdoor vibe, but you've got the most spectacular beaches, some of the best on earth, beautiful marine life, gorgeous mountains at your fingertip, you know, quayside dining, fantastic shopping. It's got that little bit of everything. Wonderful live music. You can take a sailboat trip out onto the harbour. You can enjoy some entertainment at the aquarium or theme parks. And I love the food in South Africa as well. So good. The braai, which is their famous barbecue. You can go and enjoy a braai night, or perhaps head out to a traditional sort of welcoming African ceremony is also something that's on offer. And of course there's excursions, just ask local providers on this. But then you're heading on board the Azamara Pursuit, and boy is she a lovely vessel. You're going to be on board for 12 fabulous nights. It is a journey, not just a cruise. When you're on Azamara, it's a voyage, not just a cruise.
Yeah.
There's also so much already included into your cruise fare. Drinks are included, so this is going to be your spirits, your wines, your beers, your coffees, your premium coffees, your soft drinks, your waters, and services included as well. You don't have to worry about that. Then you've got transfers when you're in port, so shuttles to the destinations in the port as well. You've got a concierge service to look after you also.
And can I say also, there is a self-service laundry, and for me that's important, because you can wash what you want when you want.
And rare.
And sort it all out yourself, which is wonderful.
Yeah, love that.
So much, honestly, on board. Only a small number of passengers on board.
Yep.
I mean, they can hold many more passengers than they do, but they like to keep that boutique feeling on board as well.
And
wonderful restaurants too.
Do you know what that means, Derek? It means that the staterooms are going to be larger because they've got that extra bit of space.
Oh,
so you've
for
got
sure.
much more space to enjoy and relax. And then you have incredible well-stocked library, and it's all about enrichment as well. So you've got, you know, lecturers talking you through, your cruise director talking you through the destinations. So you feel like you've come away from the trip really having gained some knowledge, not just having seen these great destinations, but finding out about the history and culture and tradition. So it's more immersive than, I would say, than a regular cruise. It's more focused solely on journeying and voyaging. You have entertainment, of course, you've got shows, but there's a firm feature, of course, on you enjoying the actual destination, the immersion, and that's the special thing about Azamara. And the food is superb, of course. So we're cruising out of Cape Town and we're heading straight into fabulous Port Elizabeth as our first port. You can go on safari here to the Addo Elephant National Park and potentially see the big 5 of African animals. Our next port's East London for an incredible game reserve right there, and you've got another nature reserve. So again, it's all about safariing, it's all about nature, it's all about seeing these amazing animals. Maputo, Mozambique is where we're heading to next, the gateway to Kruger National Park for your safari excursions. It's worth noting that these ships stay longer in port too, to give you that extra time, into Richards Bay for Pelican Island, and are awash with lovely beach destinations to chill and relax. Into Durban, where you can head to the Botanical Gardens or go on, again, a safari adventure. Take your pick. You might want to do safari in every port. You might want to choose just one port to do a big one. Mossel Bay is our next port for the Kango Caves, and there's a fantastic hiking trail in St. Blaise as well to go and visit. Then we are back into Cape Town, and you're going to get an overnight on board the ship as your hotel, which is great. Now, Cape Town, really, after often feels like more of an old European city than an African outpost because it's got that colonial influence as well. Take that 10-minute cable car ride to the summit of Table Mountain, which is amazing, and visit Robben Island where Nelson Mandela spent 18 years as well. You're going to get an additional night in a hotel once you get off the ship, which is brilliant, before we fly you back to Sydney. And this is an adventure like no other. When you venture on board Azamara, it really is a voyage. It really is immersive, and there's so much included that you don't even have to worry. And like you said, Derek, you just need to concentrate on breathing in and out and you'll be fine. The rest will take care of itself.
Yeah, absolutely will. I mean, you've got one cruise line here which, honestly, I mean, go read the reviews, go see what other people say, because we can talk to you about the luxury, we can show you it in words and pictures as well. But until you hear from travellers who have taken this kind of experience already, you'll never really appreciate just how much is included here. What a way to see in 2024. Now, we can talk a deposit here on this one as well, because it is the end of the year, so $600 each today. We'll get this price locked in for you. And I expected, I'll be honest with you, I expected, because of the level of luxury in this product, I expected that number to be considerably higher. So to say that we can put just $600 each down right now, and if you want to know more about Azamara, by the way, more details on our website, of course, cruiseaway.com.au. So lots more information about what is included, more information on the destinations as well. It is all there on our website. But more importantly, speak to our team. They've been on these ships, they've been on these itineraries as well. They've got all of the experience. So feel free to ask the questions. 1300 306 134. That's toll free, that telephone number. But if you're planning something special, this is that something special. Here's the details. It's really, really good, this one, I have to say. So your flight from Sydney on New Year's Eve to Cape Town is included. 2 nights in a hotel in Cape Town in South Africa. Then you've got that more inclusive luxury experience with Azamara for 12 nights exploring South Africa, an extra overnight and a night in a hotel at Cape Town at the end of the cruise there as well, which is just superb. Now listen, if you want more details, please call us. 1300 306 134 is that telephone number to dial. You've got your prices on screen as well if you want to go up to an ocean view or a balcony as well. And they are brilliant. Honestly, every single one of those offers have been curated to bring you the very, very best price tag. We aren't a company, and, you know, sorry every other travel agent for a second, but we aren't a company that are trying to turn you upside down and shake every dollar out. What we're trying to do is get you the very longest holiday we can, the most varied and interesting holiday in terms of itinerary and experience.
This for the quality, and like I said, for the product that's on offer is just mind-blowing. And, you know, do your comps, you know, have a little look and see what else is out there. But I think you'll come back to CruiseAway because we make it so easy. And, of course, it's all packaged up with the best value packed in from start to finish.
Certainly is.
See what's on offer. We've got loads available for you.
We have. Thanks for your company for now. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Ta for now.